Gia?
What up?
I think we're allowed to cuss now. Like, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? What happened? We froze up.
Uh-oh. You froze up.
Oh, man, I can't do nothing. Oh, my whole shit just went down.
We can still hear you. And you frozen.
All right, I got to...
All right, go ahead. I got this. What's up, chat? Man, I told y'all not to come. I said by no means, absolutely not. What's going on? What y'all doing on a Saturday? What's up, Candle? Good to see you, sis. Teresa, Miss Sharon, Hillbilly, what's up, brother? Fish Sticks in the house. All right, chill. Right against the machine. What's up? Tribe's having technical difficulties. He'll be back before we put on a beat for us. Leslie, what's up, sis? We're just hanging out and chilling. Had so much fun on the last live, man. Me and Tribe were talking. We're just hanging out. There's a lot going on, man. Sometimes you just got to get together with the homies. See how everybody's feeling. What's up, Loretta? Long time no see. For real. Punch! Don't be lurking. Hutch was trolling last night, man. Hutch was trolling the chat and the people on the panel and the guests all at the same time. What's up, Jan? Yeah, we was hanging out backstage, just getting into some deep stuff. What's up, Sherry? Looks like it's just gonna be me on Tribe's channel going live tonight, everybody. With the beat that I can't stop, this beat's just gonna be going the whole live stream. AM Ryan, what's good with you? Oh, here we go.
My bad, y'all. My bad. My whole entire system just went gone. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Jews' fault.
Well, there goes one strike.
Oh, man. Got they on YouTube.
Man, I don't know what the hell just happened, man. That's crazy.
What if we came up with a code word? That way we didn't have to say Jews. Yeah, we can say something else. Because that was some interesting stuff we were touching on backstage.
I know. I don't see why we can't talk about it. We're not anti-Jew. We're just tapping in on. We're just talking about what we're seeing on these interwebs and whatnot. I ain't got no problem with no Jews. I ain't never had beef with no Jews. Would I care?
I like Jews. Orange is my favorite.
Orange juice?
Yeah. Orange Jew ice.
Apple juice will help you go to the bathroom.
For real. If I drink too much apple juice at one time with no food on my stomach, I get upset.
Oh, really? Apple juice fuck your stomach up?
Yeah, I hate it, though. I grew up drinking it. What's up, Captain Coral Sparrow?
Yeah, let me say what's up real quick, man, because I went out. I can't even hardly see nothing. What the hell? What's up, y'all? What's going on with you?
G-Mall, what's up, sis?
Can I
what's up, B? I don't know. I done forgot everything. Sunshine.
I don't know what all that is.
Still waiting on the link, Coral. I'm working on it. I'm still getting some stuff straightened out, and then I might bring y'all over to the other channels. Terry Alexander.
I think I did it right. Okay, yeah, should be. I'm learning on the spot. It's usually Nisi's not here, y'all, so that's probably why everything's falling apart on me, because Nisi's not here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the problem is.
Most definitely. You
Your
know,
producer's not here.
and it's always at the beginning of a damn video, because people are gonna click on this joint and be like, "Well, this is some bullshit. I ain't watching this old dumbass shit. This dude can't even stay on the fucking camera."
No, that's cool, man, because it was just me in the beginning. They'll see that and they'll be like, "Oh shit, it's native."
Yeah, I might get some more views, tell you the truth. Matter of fact, I'll be back in a little bit, man. See you later.
Come on, man. Nah, when you were gone, I was like, man, what if he never comes back? Because that beat was still playing, and I can't control that. I was like, all right, it's just me. We're going to go live with a beat the whole time.
Hell yeah. A couple hours of a beat, and you trying to talk over it. Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up?
What's cracking?
Man, we were sitting backstage, and there's been some things that have happened, so we were talking about it. One thing we were talking about is we're trying to figure out why all this. If you go on like Instagram and you go on certain things, you know, Instagram reels and stuff like that, you see a lot of, and not just that, it's all over the place. It seems like every time something happens, Israel's being blamed. Every time there's a shooting or something, oh, it's got to be the Israels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're trying to figure out, like, where is this coming from? Why is it always being pushed on Israel type shit? Then we were talking about Charlie Kirk, still talking about Charlie Kirk, because we're trying to figure out what is the true. We ain't probably ever gonna figure it out, but if you just buy what the media tells you, it just doesn't make sense. So we were talking all about that. Then we're talking about how Trump's pushing military into Portland. He's sending military into Portland and giving them a free range. Do what you got to do. I don't know what the technical words for it would be, but they're allowed to handle business. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, I don't remember ever having the United States military go into the streets of the United States and be able to go against the American citizens. But then you look at how he made Antifa a terror organization, and you got to think to yourself, well, but what scares me is if a Democrat gets in office, what if they make YouTuber Prepper Tribe a terrorist organization or terrorist organization? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we setting precedents here, man.
Yeah, like, man, hold up, man, hold the fuck up, stop it.
I think it was either when me and Hutch were live, or maybe it was Hutch and Beck was, but they were talking about the slippery slope with him sending in the National Guard to these cities, and everyone's like, yeah, let's do it at first, let's get the crime down, but what if it keeps happening? What if he keeps sending the National Guard? What if he ups it and sends in regular military and gives them carte blanche? And now he's designating Antifa a terrorist organization, which I think they are. I think they really are a domestic organization, but man, where's it end? Where's it stop? You're right. And then we're setting precedent. What if next election the Democrats are in, and it's well, they'll do the whataboutism. And what about what Trump did? We think MAGA is anyone who voted for Trump is automatically MAGA. So they're going to get the voting record and say, well, if you voted for Trump, you're MAGA, you're a domestic terrorist. We're coming.
I seen something today where there's some politician dude, somebody who actually put out a statement saying when we get Democrats back in office, we're going after the Trump loyalists. So I mean, they're already talking about it, and they got 3 years to go. You know what I mean? before they can even have a chance to get a Democrat into the big seat.
I'll be honest though, the only thing stopping them is they ain't got nobody to run. Everybody hates them. Everyone's been discredited. Everyone has been made to look stupid and been a hypocrite. Like Gavin Newsom, AOC, all of them. They're all hated. Something major would have to happen to turn us back towards the other side. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what could happen. We still got 3 years. Anything can happen.
But dog, I look at Newsom, I see a piece of shit scumbag. You look at Newsom, you see a piece of shit scumbag. But that dude he's good at what he does, man. Do you see him on camera? That dude is shiny, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude's a clean talking, smooth, slick son of a bitch.
He is.
That dude's
Jason Bateman. Not Jason Bateman. What am I talking about? What's the dude from American Psycho?
Jason Bateman.
That's Jason Bateman? Okay. Klingon Prince.
American Psycho. I think in American Psycho, that's what his name was, Jason Bateman.
Yeah, right? He's a smarmy dude, man. I think it is. Chat, is it Jason Bateman? I know y'all know.
Miss Sharon, what's up? Jim, what's going on with you?
What's up, Jim?
Hutch killing it, y'all. Killing it. Y'all better get over there and watch them Hutch live streams, because I tell you what, they fun as shit to watch. I ain't bull.
Man, so fun.
Some good shit, man. I'm telling you, some good shit.
Fun, man. Seeing the trolls trying to get a rise out of Hutch.
Oh, it's great, man.
Hutch is destroying them. Like, they're weak.
Like, no. And for y'all that don't know, maybe y'all ain't been over there to check it out. For anybody who ain't been over there to check it out, we're talking like a couple hundred people coming into the chat, beefing with Hutch if he's by himself, Hutch and Backwoods if it's both of them. And I mean, it's all out craziness sometimes, man. Just wilding out. It's fucking great fucking content though, man. I'm so amazed. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking fabulous. I love this shit.
And like Hutch's lives, like he always says, he's like, hey, these are just my smoke breaks. It's even in my real content. Like, I'm coming here. He said, and he made the point. He said, you're coming in here and you're giving me all these views, and YouTube's paying me for it. He's like, this is living the life. I'm like, dang, right. He's right.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Hey, man, fuck all that other content. That shit don't get no views, man. You better just go ahead and stick with these motherfucking live streams. That shit's like fucking gold, man. I'm gonna trip the fuck out. I'm gonna trip, man. I'm gonna shut down my channel and just label myself a failure. If I see Hutch get like 10,000 people in his chat, that's it, man. I'm retiring. I can't compete with that, man. I'm done. I'm just done. I'll come hang out with Hutch every once in a while.
Heck,
you know what I'm saying?
That would be awesome.
Fuck yeah, it'd be awesome.
Like 10,000 in Hutch's stream. Oh man.
I can see it though, man. I can see it because the conversation is there, man. The conversation is there. People are dying for content like that, man. It's good shit. YouTube just needs to share the shit out. But anyway, we ain't gonna sit here and embarrass the shit out of Hutch the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He said, I get 100,000 subs, I'm getting real petty. No doubt. No doubt.
For reals.
I love it. I love it when the chat is like dead serious mad at him. You know what I mean? The one or two chatters that's in there, and they're like, real, what gives you the right to speak to me that way? You have no dignity. And it's like, oh, this is so fucking great, man. I can see them so mad, turning red on their couch. They're just so pissed off right now. The husband's looking at his wife, and the wife's mad as a motherfucker. And the husband's like, I gotta deal with this the rest of the night.
He's like, thanks a lot, Hutch.
He over there secretly liking the fucking live and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like later on at night, he's in the bathroom with the door locked, like going back to
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Somebody said Monograph. Well, I forgot about that dude. Is he still doing his thing?
Yeah. I don't know if he does it as much as he did in the past, but Uh, I I know. I don't think they share it as much. You know what I mean? Of course, I tap in and shoot a like and watch for a little while and shit, but it's not sharing to me all the time. And I know like they'll share like you know how he'll do his content where it's not alive. He like puts a video together.
Right.
I seen one of those like I want to say 2 weeks ago. But as far as the lives, the last time I seen a live from Monograph was it was probably after Charlie Kirk, maybe. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
That's good. I always liked him, man. Like,
hell yeah.
And he was real. Like, he didn't care. He wasn't trying to like get big channels and stuff. He wouldn't do the love raids on smaller channels, trying to help people out.
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
knew YouTube was BS.
He's a real one, man. He's a real one. I got to know him personally a little bit, man. We had some phone conversations. Like he's a real one, man.
Nice.
And he doesn't like bow down because he thinks somebody wants to hear this or wants to hear that. Monograph is Monograph, and that's just all there is to it. There ain't a single fucking thing fake about that dude. He is who he is. He believes in what he believes in, and that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit, man. That's good. That's very rare in this world, man.
Facts. So, Chad, let's ask the chat, man. Like, what's up with the Jews? Why are they behind everything? Me and Try were talking about like the Epstein files. The Jews are involved. Somehow he was a spy for the Mossad. The Pizzagate thing was the Jews. Like everything eventually comes back around to them. And Tribe asked me, he's like, "Who do you think's behind all the Jew hate?" And I was like, I don't know. I mean, you can't say the Nazis because everybody's a Nazi nowadays.
Salute. I see you, Rage. Yeah, what y'all think? What y'all think? Why is all this anti and like I want to hear some thinking out the box, you know, some Pop B type thoughts. I mean, we can say, oh, it's because of the war and everybody's mad because they're, you know, at war with so and so and shit like that. But I think it goes deeper than that, man. It's got to go deeper than that. And why is it being allowed? Because usually, I mean, the two rules that I always learned when you go to do YouTube is don't fuck with the Jews and don't fuck with the trans community. That's the two rules. You want to do okay on YouTube and not be fucked up, don't fuck with them two. So why is it being I mean, we're talking about Facebook owned Instagram. I seeing it like flooded every day for months now. The fuck?
And then you got like I was listening to Man Shad's thing. I was just telling Tribe, and a lot of you guys were in that chat last night. The flat Earth guy, like you asked him questions about why do you believe in flat Earth, and all of a sudden he was talking about the Jews for like an hour. He's talking about how the Jews behind everything. Israel's not real. They never existed. I'm like, man, what? And I realized is everything about the Jews. Like, what's going on? Like, what's the conspiracy? Why are the Jews trying to make us think the world is round? I don't get it. But
and I think it's starting to work because like it's and don't get me wrong, I don't have any problem with Israel. I don't hate Jews, nothing like that. But it's like when something happens now, my thought is automatically, oh, that's definitely going to be blamed on Israel. That's definitely going to be something to do with Israel. Like automatically. And that's because of all the shit I'm reading and seeing in little videos. It's like programming me to automatically think that way. Like, what the fuck? Don't make no sense, man.
I know. And I'm seeing you on the chat, and I agree. Like a lot of the people in Israel are not really Jews. They're the Ashkenazi and all the European Jews, the German Jews that fled there during World War II. I agree. They're not like genetic Israelites, but they're all lumped in together.
Yeah, Leslie, I did see that. I just showed Native the video of that right before we went live. It was like There was so many people walking out that they had to get in line and wait for people to get through the doors. It was like dozens of people got up, a few dozen people. Like, it was unbelievable. I was like, damn, what the and then Native hit me backstage. Native, you got to tell him your little bit of a theory. Well, okay. Will we get in trouble for that? I don't even know if that's like, will we get in trouble for that?
I don't think so. Hold on a sec. Let me pull it back up.
All right. Listen to this, y'all, because it was deep.
Because Tribe made me think, why is all that you hate all of a sudden? And even coming from Americans, even coming from Christians who are waking up and realizing we don't have to be for everything for Israel to be a good Christian. The Bible doesn't even teach us that. But anyway, it brought to my memory, there's two prophecies. There's one in Zechariah 12 and there's one in Ezekiel 38 and 39. And I'm just going to give you the rundown. You guys can go look them up if you want to. In Zechariah 12, it talks about all the nations of the earth turn against Jerusalem, against Israel, and they go to war with Israel, like all the nations. And then Tribe showed me that video, all the United Nations getting up and walking out. When BB was talking, I was like, dang, it's happening. And then Ezekiel talks about the same thing. This is like the battle of Gog and Magog. These are future battles. They haven't happened yet. When all the nations go to attack Israel and God saves them, like miraculous, like it's a miracle. And most Bible scholars think, there's going to be missiles going to hit Israel. United States, for some reason, hasn't resupplied the Iron Dome. And so we're like, okay, this is it. Israel's about to be wiped out. And then God miraculously stops all the missiles. Not because Israel itself is good, because they're not, but because God made a promise to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob that there would always be a remnant that would come back to him. He made him a promise, and God keeps his promises. He's not doing it because Israel's good people or anything like that. He's doing it to keep his promise, and there will be a remnant. But a vast majority of Israel's going to be wiped out, man. And it talks about them fleeing to the mountains, and this is where the battle of Magog talks about. So maybe this is just prophecy being fulfilled. Everyone has to turn against Israel in order for this to be fulfilled, so that they will turn back to God. Israel are not good people. They're a secular, that all the trans stuff, it's all throughout Israel, man. And they're not Christians. They're not good people. They hate Jesus.
You going hard right now, brother.
I'm being honest, man. This is the truth. This is the truth. I'm not saying we should hate them. I don't want to hate anybody, but I'm just saying scripture has to be fulfilled. And I think this is what it's going to take. All the nations come against him, and it's happening in real time. So maybe it's just prophecy being fulfilled. You had an interesting theory, though, when you said maybe it's them doing it themselves.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe, just maybe, Israel is pushing all the hate onto themselves, for more of an excuse to keep doing what they feel that they got to do. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like they have to keep up this war and they got to keep doing what they're doing, well, let's make it look like everybody's against us, so we have a right to defend ourselves type thing. But it's just a guess. I'm just guessing. I'm just an American guessing on something about Israel. That's all. I really don't know.
Try going to get a call. Someone offer him $50 million. Hey, don't ever talk bad about Israel again.
Shit, they're gonna be calling you. I ain't said nothing bad. I ain't say they was bad.
Shoot,
Israel all right with me. Shit.
I'll be on here tomorrow. Israel's the shit, man. I love Israel. Be fanning myself with money.
Hell yeah. What the hell happened to Tribe and Native all of a sudden? Tribe got a big old gold necklace on now. Right? Where did you get that?
Native changed his channel name to Israel Voice. What happened?
Yes.
Jew Voice.
Oh shit! The 12 tribes is what my shit will be fucking called. Oh fuck, man.
Oh bro. Oh man.
Captain Coral was tapping in, man. About all these generals, and it's generals, and they say some other word too, man. I keep forgetting what the hell they call. It's generals and what? It's some what's another big word for the big wigs in the
Admirals,
military?
like
Admirals. That's
admirals.
what it
Yeah.
was. What do you think, man? What do you think? Why in the hell this emergency meeting? That you know, I seen Trump up on the TV. He's having his little meeting at his desk, and they asked him about it, and he's like, "Well, what's the problem? It's a good military. We just all gonna get together and eat some McDonald's
Nah,
and shit, man. We just gonna be hanging like
nah,
that's what we
you don't.
supposed."
Nah, you don't call in every high-ranking general and admiral for a meeting just just to shoot the shit.
Right. What you think, man?
I had a couple of theories on it because they didn't even do this like when we were about to go to war and stuff, like in Afghanistan and Iraq. They didn't even call in all of them like this. So maybe they're getting ready to make some major changes in the whole structure of the military, shutting down bases and repositioning our military in new places that's going to shock the world. Or I keep coming back to remember right before Charlie Kirk got assassinated, that video came out where they shot the Hellfire missile at that UFO and it just bounced right off and that
Yeah.
UFO just kept on going.
Right.
Maybe they know what that is, and maybe he's bringing them in and saying, "Look, this is some real shit. Like, um, this could really destroy everything we got. So this is what we're going to do." Like maybe that has some. That's one of my theories. It's got to be something off the wall crazy, or maybe he's like, you know what, we're gonna take his route. So
Here we go. It's because of Israel. I'm telling you, man. It's got to be because of Israel.
It's gotta be. Man, these Jews.
Milk, Milk brings up a point about why is it so public? Why they throw it out there? But I think I've already got my mind on that. Like I think they made it public before they even got everybody to say okay on it. I think they wanted that shit out there fast because I think one, it'll make Putin nervous. It'll make China nervous. It'll make the American people nervous. Look, we talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's put out there on purpose, and they want motherfuckers to be talking about it.
That's a good point. Trump is a master manipulator of the media. He knows what he's doing.
Russia related? Yeah, I think we got some stuff going on with Russia, but man, how we've been going through this and going through this and going through this, and every couple months is shit, we about to World War III with Russia. I even a couple days ago, man, I really think we going to war with Russia, but then a couple days pass and I'm like, man, it's just another fucking dupe. They duped me again, you know what I mean? Get all excited.
I don't think Putin would make any move against the U.S. without the full backing of China, because he just don't have the legs to go to war with us. Because it wouldn't just be us, because we would be positioned all around him, all around the world through our allies and through NATO. Like he would be screwed unless he had the full backing of China. And then if he has China, he also has North Korea, and they don't care. North Korea is expendable to them. They'll just throw North Korea at us like, here's some bodies,
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I've never once thought about it as if Putin's gonna start shit with us. Like in my mind, it's always, when are we gonna push the button? When are we gonna say, okay, time's up, motherfucker? We're sick of this Ukraine, Russia shit. We're sick of you always talking shit, flying your little planes here and there and everywhere, talking your fucking shit. It's been fucking decades and decades of y'all's bullshit, always pointing the finger at us. Like, fuck it, let's get it over with. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Plus, if something kicked off, they'd have Iran too, and they crazy. Iran's just wait. Iran would probably immediately go to Israel and start doing some stuff. If we got tied up with Russia and China, they'd be like, "Oh, America ain't worry about us."
But think about it, dog. We bombed the shit out of Iran. They ain't doing motherfucking thing.
Because they didn't have nobody's support. The rest of the world's like, hey, this ain't our business. Even the BRICS nations were like, they didn't say nothing. They put out these little pity-handed statements and stuff, but they ain't. They were hands off with it. And NATO ain't gonna do nothing unless Trump gives the okay. They ain't gonna cross Trump.
Oh nah.
They know better.
They need America.
Big time.
Yeah, they need
Trump's
us.
already
They
let them
gonna get
know
in the war.
if you step out of line, NATO nations, I'm pulling all my funding, and you're on your own. And some of those NATO nations, 100% depend on the United States military for defense.
Oh yeah. They don't have no damn military. What they got? A couple police in the street. That's about it.
Like they're more equipped to like suppress the free speech of their own citizens than they are to go to war with somebody.
Yep.
Europe is about to be Muslim. I really believe it.
I do think that without a doubt, with the Irish, the UK, there's gonna be a civil war, man. Or now I don't know if it's gonna be like a 2-week thing, and they don't call it a civil war and all hell breaks loose and then they get it back together real quick, or it's really just gonna go down and it'll end up being an all-out fucking civil war. But I do think they are like, I think they're one little thing happening that pushes them over the edge and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. I could see it, man. I like that march you were talking about in that video you dropped. It's like I heard some numbers. It was like almost 3 million people. That was marching.
It was
in
a
London,
lot of motherfuckers.
It looked like 3 million people. I don't blame them, man. You can't even post something on Facebook without going to prison for 2 years. Meanwhile, immigrants are raping people in the street and getting away with it. I don't know how that works. Are they so afraid of being branded racist? Like, I don't get it. Why? I don't know. It seems intentional.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's right, Hutch. I watched the video on that. Hutch, you might have been the one that sent it to me about the digital the ID they're trying to push in UK now. And they're doing it saying they're fighting against immigration. You can't get a job anywhere in the UK unless you got this digital ID. They've been pushing this crap on the world.
I wonder if I should just go ahead and unmonetize this live real quick. I forgot I got native with me, man. Fuck.
What'd I say?
They're just being raped and slaughtered in the streets. I'm gonna tell you.
They took her germs. Yeah, you might want to, man.
Yeah, can I do that while I'm live? Let me see.
Yeah, you can.
See. Oh, it's off already.
Oh, you didn't even have it monetized?
Oh, I had it monetized.
Oh, it's already demonetized by YouTube. As soon as we said Jews, you're like, oh,
yep, scratch that, buddy.
I don't care if he was gonna say Jews were good. He said Jews.
Right. The only reason I monetize some of them is every once in a while I'll monetize a live just to keep it in the, because sooner or later they might be like, look, you don't monetize nothing.
Yeah.
Why even give you any 50 cents for a video?
I got kicked out. I didn't do a video for like 8 months and I lost my monetization.
Yeah. That's I'm just, so every once in a while I'll do it, but oh, there was something else. Oh, this is on a serious note. I do think that we got to be careful right now, though, man, because I think the biggest thing that's happening in America right now, and what's going to be all over the news, unless for some reason the left-wing news is being controlled and they won't do it for some weird reason. I don't know why that would be, but with Trump sending in the military on American soil to handle an American problem, I think there's going to be protests out the ass. I just watched where the mayor and everybody from Portland gets on TV and they all say the same thing. You have a right to protest, just peaceful protest, and there's no reason for the military. We don't need their help. Our city is beautiful. We are one of the best cities in America and blah, blah, fucking blah, which is a complete fucking lie because it's nothing but fucking drug addicts all over the fucking place in Portland. If you watch any YouTubers that go into Portland and walk around, and I mean, it's plain as fucking day. Portland is fucked. You know what I'm saying?
They have been for years now, man. Ever since that whole 2020 Summer of Love Chaz chop crap.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna spread. I don't think it's just gonna be Portland. I think this is gonna give a reason to a bunch of cities to get out there in the streets and start saying, "Oh no, we got a dictator. He's sending in military against his own fucking people." Blah blah blah. I would think that the left, if I was left media, I would use this shit to the fullest. Do you know how much you could twist and turn this into making people think Trump is turning the military on its own people? I mean,
they've already been doing that though. And I think the reason why he keeps ramping it up is he's seeing every city, he's seeing what he can get away with. Like he's seeing how the public reacts. And most people, he's getting a lot of support for it. And even though the media, the mainstream media, people just don't watch them or they just don't care. Because if it's not happening in your city, you don't care. It's just more orange man bad. Like it's like white noise now. Like we've been hearing this for 8 years. Oh, Trump's a racist. He's Hitler. He's a fascist. Yada 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 yada. We've been hearing it for 8 years. White noise now. So I think he's seeing like this is a major step though. This is the real military. So if he sends them to Portland, this could be like the practice ground to send them to like California, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Because if he can get, and then New York City, I mean, just keep ramping it up.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if Trump started getting bad numbers and enough people in America started talking bad about him, you know how he is. He's a narcissist. Like he really is. Right. He wants everybody to love him. He would back off. I really believe he would. Not because the Democrats want him to, not because of what these enemies are saying, but because of what his supporters are saying. Like with the Epstein stuff, when he was saying, when he said we're not going to release him and my supporters need to move on, and he got a big backlash out of it. He backtracked. They still ain't release him, but he wants everybody to love him.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, look, I do want to tell the chat this, though, or anybody who watches this, I'm going to recommend a video to y'all. It's on PBD Podcast. PBD Podcast. It's Valuetainment. Patrick Bet David. He did a video yesterday, day before. It says 1 day ago. But on the title of the video, it's Comey indicted, Trump's Kimmel lawsuit, and Charlie Kirk assassination theories. When you go to that video, go to around minute 28. It's like the whole podcast was like 2 hours and 8 minutes. If you go to minute 28, they have a segment on where this dude ran into this guy who worked for the CIA. Was it the CIA, Native?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No. It was the DOJ.
But
he worked with all the agencies. Yeah, like all the agencies.
FBI, all that shit. Well, this dude is on camera, on audio, explaining how there was Bill Clinton on a plane with Epstein while rapes were being done. Now, I don't want to say that too many times, but I'll say it one time. And it actually has the dude talking about it. And he talks about Trump being on a plane with Epstein, but there was never no young girls on the plane. They have no evidence of Trump ever being on a plane with Epstein when there was young girls on there. But there was Bill Clinton. And there's some other shit too. He talks some other shit too. And you can go and check this dude out. This dude really was one of the investigators who was in with the FBI, CIA, with all the investigations of the Epstein shit. Like he's legit, 100%. You can go and look it up and see this dude's credentials. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't
Hutch
know
just
why
dropped
it
the
ain't
link.
all. What's up?
I said Hutch just dropped the link.
Oh, sweet. Minute 28. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I haven't heard anything like it coming out of the mouth of somebody who is credible for saying shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's wild, man. And if you listen to the podcast and the dudes talking about it and shit, they give some good insight into what they think about it and stuff too. So when y'all get a chance, check that video out, man. It's pretty fucking deep.
That same guy, like, he did confirm that Trump was an FBI informant against Epstein too. Like, while he was on that plane, he was an informant
Against Epstein.
against Epstein. Yeah.
And he also said that Epstein was working for the CIA
And the Jews.
and Israel.
Yeah. What's up, Art Living? BW?
I don't know how long this live stream's gonna stay up, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? But if you want to click on that link, you want to check it out, man. I mean, it's definitely interesting, and I think anybody who's an American should hear what that dude had to say, because it's important when it comes to that Epstein shit.
Man, I hope
you know that's one of my biggest letdowns from Trump. But
yeah,
but
same.
really there is no but for me. I don't think you have to wipe that shit out, man. Plain and simple. You can't. I don't want to hear, oh, we're using it for this and using it for that. Now, if you told me, let's say Jesus came down and said, Tribe, look, I know you want the Epstein list, but in all honesty, if the Epstein list comes out, the whole world will just totally crumble, and my plan will go to shit. Then I'll be like, all right, all right, I get it. We don't have. Other than that,
Man, I'd be like,
I
no,
think,
I'm totally into that, Jesus. Let's do it.
you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to crumble that did anything to them little girls, man.
Yeah, for real. I hope you don't get strike, man.
I don't see why I would. I'm just being just like any normal human being would be. I got 8 kids, man. I hear about fucking young girls with this Epstein shit, and we just sit around and what really fucked me up was the excuse. There'll be some good people whose lives will be destroyed.
Yeah.
What? So you're gonna give a pass? If they're good people, their lives shouldn't be destroyed. If they're good people,
that's basically them saying that we can't protect, the government cannot protect you from people with money. That's basically what they're saying. But all those victims, did they have like a big rally in Washington where all the victims were saying, let's do this, we're ready, release the Epstein files? There was like a bunch of them, wasn't there? Were there like 200 people?
I really don't know, man. I don't know. Probably the chat would know, though. Oh, shit. What's up, Art? What's up, Backwoods?
In the house.
Blue Butterfly. Candle. Appreciate you, sis. I love me some Candle, man. Candle. That's my gal right there. That's my gal.
Candle don't play.
No, sir. You fuck around that chat, Candle gonna get your ass.
Yep.
Candle gonna get your ass.
She does it polite too. She's like, I'm sorry, you're banned.
Right. All with a big smile. But yeah, I mean, hey, look. If YouTube wants to hit a motherfucker up, man, this is what Americans are feeling right now. This is some real shit. This is what they're putting in front of us. This is the shit they're putting out on the news. These are the things that are happening on American soil. You know, people being assassinated. You're meeting with all the higher ups of the military. You got all these wars going on. You got Epstein did all this shit. You got information on it. You won't let any of the American people know what the fuck is up and what the truth is. I mean, it sounds to me like you're giving a bunch of people a pass to save some people who had nothing to do with it anyway? That doesn't even make sense. That don't make sense. I'm not gonna go after the bad guys because it might hurt the good guys. How's it gonna hurt the good guys to go after the bad guys? How? And who's the real good guys are them girls that got fucking used and abused. It's bullshit. And I know people are probably even sick of it. Some people are probably just like, man, just let it go, man. They ain't never go. But it's like, man, fuck. We got to stay on their necks a little bit. Shit.
I know. Like with the Charlie Kirk assassination, the FBI is obviously lying and covering something up.
All right, let me ask the chat this. How many of y'all think that Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a 20-year-old boy who was in love with a trans boy? Girl. I don't know what you would say. Press 1 if you believe what the media is telling us who killed Charlie Kirk. Press 2 if you don't believe. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Not me. No, I don't. No freaking way. Miss Sharon 2, Terry 2. No, because there's no evidence. 2. I 2.
Hutch is just trolling though. You can't trust his one.
But look at, I mean, come on, man. That's I ain't seen not one. There wasn't one. You know what I mean? Nobody believes the shit. So, okay, how many people in the chat believe that Charlie Kirk was so healthy that his bones was so dense that it stopped a 30-06 dead in its tracks? Backwards. Is one's bones so dense and so healthy that it can stop a 30-06?
It would have blew his head off. Crip Curl, what's up, brother? CJ.
I gotta wait. Arc Living. I fully trust the FBI's and think their word is true.
The FBI.
Beck was like, don't single me out in this shit, man.
Beck was like, I own too many guns. The government's 100% legit.
I'm just trying to talk to somebody who is very familiar. Well, I ain't trying to put you out there. I'm trying to talk to somebody who might know what a 30-06 would do to somebody's neck bone. And I hate to talk about it so blunt, but I look, we got to talk about these things. It ain't like I'm sitting in front of his family. His family ain't never going to watch my fucking podcast. This is just us. You know, we've all been around each other for a long time. Let's be blunt here. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. The shit they're telling us is bullshit, man. And it's gaslighting to the fullest because our own eyes can see. But then again, was it even a 30-06? You know what I mean? They didn't say what the bullet was until they found the gun. Where is the bullet? Where is the fuck? How could they tell you it was a 30-06 because they found a gun in the woods covered up by a towel?
I don't think that guy ever fired a bullet out of that gun. That video, man, the one that Ghost sent me, I can't remember the name of the channel, but you could see a guy standing up there behind Charlie, who's like behind a bush, and it looked like he was holding something with a scope on it, and it was the exact angle and trajectory that the actual trajectory that you could see in the video, and it looked like a 5.56 round, like from an AR. Now all of that would track. All of that would track with the size of the exit wound, the entrance wound, everything.
I'm with you, Milkmaid. I'm with you. I mean, come on, let's just talk about it just a little bit, y'all. I hope y'all stick with us. You're not able to talk to people about things, and I talked a little bit about it on that video I did because I just wanted to run my mouth a little bit. But how in the hell can they take out somebody? Charlie Kirk wasn't some ordinary dude. He wasn't some small fry. If you really think about it, this dude might have been the biggest influence on American youth for Jesus, for the Constitution, for freedom of speech, for the against New World Order. You know what I'm saying? This dude had blown up, and Native was telling me backstage that he was about to go global with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just so happen take out the number one dude that is reaching all the youth and making the biggest movement in conservatism there was. There was nothing bigger than Charlie Kirk. This dude was exploding, and he couldn't be paid off. He couldn't be bought because of his deep-rooted 100% faithfulness to Jesus and God. You know what I mean? They couldn't touch this dude. This dude believed so much in everything that he was. It was about Jesus first. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't be touched. Man, he was took out. They took this dude out.
Yeah. I mean that because we were talking about backstage, man. They had offered him like $50 million to $150 million, and he turned them down. So nah, I'm just gonna speak my mind. That's a
Yeah,
lot of money,
who was
man.
it that
And you
offered him
can't
that?
buy. I don't. What I heard, and it looked legit, was channels from Benjamin Netanyahu himself. They were trying to get him to censor Tucker Carlson and that other guy. What's his name? Dave something. Who are very vocal, speaking out against what's going on in Israel and stuff. And they wanted
Right.
Charlie to stop platforming people like them. And Charlie's like, no, we're gonna have real conversations. But when you can't buy someone off with that kind of money, I mean, people who have that kind of money have other means to stop you from talking. That makes sense to me. If I offer you $150 million and you tell me no, I can give that $150 million to someone who will shut you up easily and set up all kinds of stuff too. I could find some leftist college student who has a cause, tell him, look, we need you to be the fall guy. We'll put all this money in these accounts. We'll take care of your family. You'll be a hero to the left and all this stuff. You don't even have to pull the trigger. You just have to be seen carrying a gun. Same thing they did with the JFK assassination.
And I just seen what Hutch said, and I think about it like this, Hutch. If you had a Trump, something bad happened, I could see a no rabbit hole, and yeah, there could have been some nut case that just lost his fuck. But Charlie Kirk wasn't he wasn't like a Michael Jackson. He wasn't like a superstar, if you know what I mean. Like he wasn't I don't know how to put it, man. It's like he was a danger and he was making moves, but he wasn't like I don't know how to fucking word it. I don't know how to explain it. I think he was assassinated by something big. Because it just makes sense. Because he was singled out.
Well, he
Because
represented, it wasn't just his Christianity. He also represented like this huge independent media move. Like the mainstream media is dying. The propaganda machine's dying. It's been dying. And they know it's coming to an end soon. And Charlie Kirk is a voice out there, and he was growing and getting ready to go worldwide, and he was reaching people. And he represented that. And now he's a martyr, not only for Christians, but he's a martyr for that movement of independent media, of let's have a discussion. And he was also against like the whole move to let's hate our enemy on the other side and let's go to civil war. He was a voice against that crap. He's like, let's just have a discussion, man. We can talk to each other and not kill each other. But now he became a martyr that represents the opposite of that, because look how everyone was galvanized. The people, the leaders on our side, even Trump, Even at his memorial, he was saying, "I don't forgive him. I'll never forgive my enemy." And he was saying, "Did y'all see that at the memorial for Charlie Kirk?" Before his wife got up to speak, Trump was saying some very inflaming
Yeah,
stuff about let's go
yeah,
to
he was
war with the
going
other
hard.
side. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say is like if I'm a nutbag that is just like gonna single somebody out, I'm gonna single out like a very like I don't know how to put it because he was famous and he was popular, but on a different level. He
Mhm.
was more on the inside pot, like if I'm 20 years old and I'm trying to do something like that because I'm a nutcase, I'm a go after somebody that's like 20-year-olds are all. But I mean, I
Mhm.
know he's going to
Like
college
Taylor
and all that,
Swift.
but
Yeah.
yeah, like somebody that's super
Mhm.
popular and hip and shit, like or at
Right.
least the most known motherfucker on TV, like a Tucker Carlson or a Candace Owens or some
Yeah.
shit like that. You know what I
Joe
mean?
Rogan. Yeah.
Aiden Ross, a streamer,
Mm.
maybe. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, he was that was too strategic. That dude was in deep with some shit, man. He was making moves to be that methodical. That was a strategic hit. And these motherfuckers know. These motherfuckers have done this shit before. And they probably knew that for a week or two, oh, it's gonna be a big once he's taken out, you're gonna have all the Jesus people coming out, and it's gonna look like there's a huge movement, but after it all dies down, all that'll go away, and we have erased one of the biggest enemies we have. I could see the conversations in the back rooms with these motherfuckers. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I guarantee you, a month from now, 2 months from now, we ain't gonna be talking about this shit. We ain't nobody gonna be talking about it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
There's a major movement going on in South Korea. That's what I mean. Like, we don't get all the news anymore. Like that.
Hell
Like,
no.
we barely know what's going on in the world, but there's a major movement going on in South Korea right now because they don't have the freedom of religion. Like the government can suppress and say, no, you're not allowed to worship that way. And when Charlie Kirk got assassinated, there was this preacher, like I said, he was about to go global. He was getting ready to do work with this preacher in South Korea, and after right before Charlie got assassinated, he went to prison. And Charlie was trying to get over there to help him get out, to see if they could get him amnesty or see what they could do to get him out of prison. And then Charlie got shot, and this pastor's still sitting there in prison in South Korea. And so part of the Turning Point ministry, they're still trying to work with this guy. They're still trying to get over there. And there was this woman preacher, South Korean lady. She's getting ready to go to prison because she's speaking out against the government. She's like, we're not doing anything radical. She got arrested because they had a candle visual for Charlie. All they were doing was standing
What?
there and holding up candles, and they arrested a bunch of them, beat the crap out of a lot of them. They weren't doing anything. They weren't burning nothing down. They weren't, trying to fight the government. They were just trying to have a candlelight vigil for Charlie Kirk in South Korea.
And they
Yeah.
arrested him.
A bunch of them.
That's
And
nuts, man.
like she was here, and this was on Glenn Beck, and he was talking to her, and he said, "Can we get you amnesty?" He's like, "I know people in the State Department." She's like, "No, I have to go back." She said, "My family's there. They'll persecute them if I don't come back and face the music." She said, "Plus, that's my country." She's like, "I'm a Christian." She's like, "I'm not afraid of that. They can beat me. They can kill me. I ain't worried about that stuff. I know where I'm going." I was like, "Man, there's real Christian movements going on in the world." And
Yeah,
it was sparked by this man's death.
yeah. I mean, I hope it keeps going. I hope the movements keep on pushing, and I hope it goes on forever. But
Depends on us. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
We can't let the powers that be push us where they want us to go. Like they want us to go to civil war. This is what they want. And I think it's because they've been slowly moving us towards global socialism for decades, like before me and you were born. And they try to do it through diplomacy and putting their people in power, Democrats and Republicans, and slowly moving us towards global socialism. And then you get stuff happening like Trump moving in and completely blowing up the media, destroying the GOP, and now he's destroying the Democrat Party. And they can't push us that way anymore. And now the whole world's rising up against all their shadow governments, their huge immigration policies that's pushing all these Muslims in all these countries. The whole world's rising up against it. And they've realized the United States is the biggest obstacle to us having global socialism. If we don't get rid of them, it's never going to work. And if we can't do it through putting our people in office and through diplomacy and passing laws and stuff, we're going to have to destroy them from within and let them have a civil war. And I think that's what they want. And everything that happens seems to push us more and more apart. And I don't think we can come back together. I think it's too late.
I do too.
There's some people, I don't care, man. Like that guy, listened to that guy last night, and he's just a flat earther, but he just believes what he believes, and we believe what we believe. And there's no reconciling the two ideas. And it made me realize, like, these people who think our words are violence and justifies them committing violence against us, they'll never agree with anything we say. It don't matter if we bring facts. It don't matter if we bring truth. They will never agree with us. And the more we speak the truth, the more they're going to say it's violence, and they're going to attack us and try to kill us. I mean, they're crazy, and you can't make peace with that.
And we're doing the same because they really are violent and they really are murdering people. And I guess they are. At least that's what they try to tell us. Man. Why is the world like this, man? Why is America going this? Why are we so? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Why ain't we like going to King's Dominion and Walt Disney World and watching movies? And why is the whole world so? You're gonna tell? There's no way you can't tell me that this world is just on the brink of complete fucking chaos, man. We are fucked up. This world is fucked up every fucking where.
About to go bonkers.
We got the military going into a United States state. We got the military going in to handle shit. That's a big up, in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be seeing what the hell is gonna come of it. But I heard what you said earlier. There might be so many people wanting it, even though you have these few politicians on the TV talking about, oh, we don't want this here. There may be so many people in their homes right now, like, please let Trump send some people in here to clean this shit up, that maybe there won't be any. You know what I mean? Maybe he will straighten it out. I don't know. He did his thing in DC.
I mean, what if what he's doing with the military and stuff really is legit, and he really is just trying to get all the crime and all the weirdos out and then give it back over? I mean, that could be the truth. I hope so. God, I hope so. I keep going back to his assassination attempt. Like, that was real. Like, you could see the bullet going past his head, and all the videos and the still motion shots, whatever conspiracy theories you want to come out with, they really tried to kill Trump, or somebody did. And I really believe God saved his life. And if God saved his life, it was for a reason.
Huh.
That's wild. My son's in the Coast Guard. Man, he said the Coast Guard's pissed off that the Navy's doing their job and blowing up those cartel boats. He's like, Dad, that we're supposed to be doing that.
Really?
I was like, well, do it.
Yeah. Even that's wild too, man. When have you heard that we're not pulling them over, we're not capturing them, we're just blowing them out the fucking water?
Yep.
When have we dealt with that before? When have we seen that happen before? Like, Trump's going fucking hard, man.
I like how at first the mainstream media was going to try to be on the cartel side somehow, and then they're like,
They
you know what? They were going to try to, and they're like, so the
yeah.
mainstream media is taking up for the cartels now. Like, it's like, let's pull back a little bit on this cartel stuff. I think they were going to try to say he was blowing up boats of immigrants, but there was no proof. Like, they just couldn't prove it. There's more proof that it was cartels.
Yeah.
But man, it's crazy how they'll go all the way, they'll push the lie as much as they can to try to push their narrative, man. Even though they're losing millions of dollars, like every time they're on the air, they're just losing money. They're losing viewers. It's almost like, who are they talking to? There's only a few people in America watching y'all still. Like, what? If you would just turn it around and tell the truth, you'd probably start making money again. I don't get it. I've never got their hardcore push to push these narratives we all know are fake when no one's really listening anyway. Like, who are you talking to?
Because it ain't about money to the motherfuckers that are really in control of it. You know what I mean? Like they got the money to pay the people that's working there and talking the shit in front of the camera and the people running the cameras. But the people that are really controlling it all, they don't care about money. They got all the money in the world. They're just constantly pushing the
It's crazy.
propaganda.
Yeah. I was watching a video about going back to the protest of millions in London when Elon, when they had the big screen, Elon came up there and gave a little speech. And the guy was talking about, did you notice how scared Elon sounded and how he looked? And I hadn't paid attention. I didn't really even pay attention to what he said. But I went back and watched. He does look scared. And he was talking about the push to suppress free speech when it was so obvious what was going on in Europe. He said, he was basically saying, I'm amazed that this is happening. And he's like, they're trying to suppress free speech. And he did sound scared. I was like, dang, he is scared. What's he afraid of? And I think these billionaires know way more than the average person knows about what's going on. I think that's why he's scared. He knows what's coming. The push for digital ID and all this stuff. He probably talks to the aliens who are running those ships and stuff and knows what's going to happen. Probably knows what the Jews got planned. Oh man, probably the Jews on those spaceships. What you talking about?
It's so hard to figure out who to root for and who not to root for, man. You know what I mean? They make it impossible. They make it so confusing. You just don't. I mean, you'll sit there and you'll find 10 reasons why to like something or agree with something, and then you'll see 20 things that tells you the complete opposite. And man, I feel like a fool for backing it. So now I don't back it anymore. But guess what? 20 more things come up that make you back it again. And it's like, man, why am I so confused? Why can't I just look at something but you can't. It's too much the social media, man. All these damn apps, all these things that we watch and listen to.
Yeah.
Too many people are talking. But if it wasn't that, then we would just be controlled because it would be the very few voices that just want to control what the hell we think. So it's good that we got so much confusion if you really look at it. But
yeah. I guess that's why it's good to build our own communities, man. Like what Hutch and Backwoods and all them do. Like making those real world connections with people. Like-minded people. Like you trust those people. Like it's a small group, but at least you know you can trust somebody. I tell you what, trusting somebody is a rare thing. It really is. When you find someone you can trust, it's like a load's lifted off.
Yeah.
It's like that for me because I have family who live close to me and I can't trust them. They're liars, they're cheats, they steal, and there's no peace around them, man. I hate being around people I can't trust. Like when even at work, once there was a dude that I work with, and I'm a truck driver, so we and I hop around from truck to truck, and we get like these pay stubs, and I left mine in the truck one day. It was in an envelope, it was sealed. And this dude was in the truck, saw my pay stub, opened it so he could see how much I made, saw I made more than him. And he was mad because I'd only been with the company for 2 years. So he took my pay stub to the vice president of the company, showed it to him, and said, "What is this? He makes more money than I do." The vice president's like, "Whoa, where'd you get that? That's not yours." And like reprimanded him and said, "Man, you don't look at someone else's check stub. You don't do that." Like he made his
Yeah.
own self look bad. Like now he's marked. And then when I found out, like I was hot, man. I was about to go cuss this dude out. And I talked to my boss about it. And you know, he kind of talked me down. It's like, well, he said, he said that it was it was open and it was just laying there and he didn't realize it. And I was like, he's lying. So
Yeah.
now this dude's more. I can't trust him, man. I don't trust him for nothing. Anytime
Hell
I have to
no.
work with him or he's around, I'm locking stuff up. I'm making sure I ain't left nothing in the truck or nothing, because you can't trust him. And it's just, that's what I mean. Like when you lose someone's trust, it takes a long time to get it back. Like you have to work hard at it to show me. Like it would take a lot for this dude for me to trust him. Like he'd have to save my life or something. You know?
Yeah, because it shows the person that they are too. That's what people don't. It ain't even the fact that they did something cruddy that was untrustable, but
Yeah.
it completely exposes you for the human being that you are. You know what I mean? That's what's so
Yeah.
hard with me, man. It's like I can get past. Okay, you were broke. You needed $5. You stole $5 from me, man. I wouldn't even be mad. Like you could have asked me for it, I would have gave it to you. But now I know how sneaky you are. I know the type of person you are. You're a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you're
I
not
tell
gonna
you what though,
change.
when I'm around that dude, like I'm always making comments and saying stuff. Like I was like, yeah, man, that's why they pay me the big bucks. You know, and he just
Oh
stares
yeah,
at me.
rub it in.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't a little shisty, shady dude stealing people's stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Next time you get your paycheck, man, open it up and be like, damn, I killed it this week. Man, shit,
It's like,
homie.
man, that 10th raise I just got last month's kicking in.
Yes, sir. Man, they must have added an extra 0 to this motherfucker. What the hell did this come? I might be able to retire early. Shit.
Exactly.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. That is some cruddy shit though, man. And how can
You
people
know,
even be like that? Like I
I
couldn't
don't
even
care that
do some
he
shit
looked
like
at
that.
it. Yeah, I don't care that he looked at it. What I care is he took it to the vice president and tried to use it to try to get a raise or something. Don't he like he made himself look like a piece of crap? Like they ain't gonna give you a raise now, man. They think you're a shady dude who's whining
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
He must not be that smart. The people that do shit like that, man, they can't be that smart. They don't think 2 steps ahead. They just think in the moment. What? He made $50 more than me? I'm going to tell somebody, man. Fuck this. The hell is this shit?
yeah, it's
Fucking
kind of
idiot.
narcissistic. Like I wanted
Yeah,
to tell him, it's like, dude, you don't deserve to make more money than me. I really believe that
obviously.
about him. And it wasn't. I bet it wasn't even that much money. I mean, I'm not getting rich working for this company. I mean, I make a good wage, but I bet it wasn't much more I was making. Dude was just pissed, man. How dare you come in and work for this company? And I was like, man, I, I this wasn't my first job. I had more skills when I came to this job. I mean, it's not like I was a dude off the street making more money than you.
Right.
But anyway,
I remember back in the days, man, I had this dude. He worked with me for he was like my little brother, man. And the company had to pay him because I was getting paid like subcontracting, but they were supplying the van and they would supply the help. And my subcontracting numbers would be a little less than your normal subcontract. They were helping me, start out.
right.
So, I got to get my friend in there to be my helper and shit and, work with me and shit. But they gave him this was back in the days. This was 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago. And they gave him $6.50 an hour. Well, then the owner of the company, his granddaughter had come back from living somewhere else and she needed a job. He gave her a job. She had no idea what she was doing. She would just answer phones up at the front, but she got $8 an hour. And my homeboy was like, "Man, what the fuck, man? I'm out here fucking tugging rug and moving furniture, and this little bitch comes in here and gets $1.50
Oh,
more than me."
man. Oh,
I'm like,
man.
"Man." And it kinda blew it for him, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
he hung in there and he dealt with it. He wasn't no punk like that, but it's just the way life is, man. Life, like,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta accept some bullshit in life.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it was his granddaughter. Of course he's gonna hook her
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, most people would, you know. You could say, "Oh, that's nepotism." Like, yeah, it is, but so
Right?
I mean, that's your family. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I'm gonna if my daughter works for me, she's gonna make more than everybody else, man. It's just
Yeah.
how it is.
Imma look out for my daughter. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, man. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. What about the Tylenol thing, man? Like, all these studies showing, yeah, it is kinda linked to autism. And then the lefties going crazy and chugging Tylenol to own Trump. Like, I don't care. Like pregnant women. Have you seen these videos?
Yeah. Well, I
Like that.
haven't seen them, but I've seen the titles.
I saw one, man. This girl was in a coma because she chugged a whole bottle of Tylenol. She's pregnant. She was like 23 weeks pregnant. And the doctors told her husband she's probably not gonna come out. She's not gonna make it. And the baby's gonna die, like everything. Just because they wanted to prove Trump wrong. Like
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize
Even
Ty
Tylenol
Ty
was coming out and saying, "Look, we don't recommend you take our product if you're pregnant." And that's it. That's all they said. They didn't mention autism. They just said, "You probably shouldn't take this just in case."
and that was back in 2017 when they put it in a tweet.
Yes. Yes.
But
Oh,
you know,
man.
a lot of people don't realize that if you take too much Tylenol, you can die. Like it'll shut down your kidneys, it'll mess up your liver real bad. Like, you know, people think, oh, it's over the counter, man. This stuff can't hurt you. Like, I didn't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
started having back problems and started learning about medications and shit and like what to take and what not to take. And I'm like, damn, if you end up taking, because you know, when I was younger, man, I would pop 4 Tylenol, man. My back's killing me. I'd pop 4 Tylenols, not even thinking about it. But then
Yeah.
once I started learning about it, I was like, whoa, you can't fuck around with this shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just we're dealing with. I think our society. Well, no. I think there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers, man, and
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
and because of social media, we see it a lot more now. But I think there's been dumb motherfuckers forever. Like a lot of dumb motherfuckers. Man, I've traveled the states a lot, working and shit, and I've actually went into places where it seemed like to me. And I'm not even talking about like slow talkers or nothing like that, but it was like the entire society in this area was just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Like their IQs were low as shit. No matter if you went to the gas station, if you went to the building that you're working in, the motel that you were staying in, everybody was just dumb as fuck. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I know, man. Like, gosh.
And then
Like,
you
and the
think about it, man. These are the people that end up being in power in politics and shit
yes.
because
Yes.
and
Voting.
it's yeah, they're just dumb as shit, but they're in positions of power in these places
Mhm.
and they're just fucking everything up, but they don't realize they think they're smart.
And the media is culpable too, man, because the media will come out and say, "Well, Trump said it causes," but Trump didn't say that. It's not they. He didn't say it. He didn't do it because he could. There are all these studies coming out from like Harvard and like all these medical universities are doing studies. And even Tylenol saying, "Yeah, I wouldn't take it if you was pregnant because we're not going to say it causes autism, but I wouldn't take it." And then they say, "Oh,
Right.
Trump said. Well, Trump said it. Show
Yeah,
Trump."
it's
Putting your
crazy, man.
baby's life at risk. Like Trump cares. Like he cares if you're chugging Tylenol. Like he could care less.
I mean,
Yeah.
how fucking dumb do you gotta be, man? How fucking dumb do you gotta be? If you drink too much water, you'll get sick. What the fuck you think's gonna happen if you down? Come on, man. You just a dumb son of a bitch.
Oh man.
I mean, look at Biden. Biden was dumb, dude.
Yeah.
He really was. He was like a dumb person. If you go back in the days and listen to this man speak and shit, like he was dumb. And he made it 50 years and he became president. He became vice president. Like, this is the shit we gotta deal with, man. And I know there are probably people that come into my chat and they're like, look at this dumb motherfucker. Like, they probably think I'm the dumbest motherfucker in the world. Fine. Hey, if I'm dumb to you, then cool. That is what it is. But there's some like it blows my mind. And then you got to deal with these. Man, I've been in front of judges, and the judges just say some shit that just doesn't make no sense at all. And the judge just completely fucking believes in it. And I'm like, man, I feel sorry for anybody who has to go in front of this motherfucker.
Look at freaking our Supreme Court justice, like Ketanji Brown. Like she's not a smart lady. You know, like she said
I'm
some
not
dumb
familiar.
stuff, man.
Does
And
she?
she's the lady that Biden appointed, man. But she said some dumb. She's the one who said she didn't know what a woman was. She couldn't define it. She's the one who she supported like legislation like to let pedophiles in her state let them go, or when they came to her court. Like I forget exactly what the cases were, but they were child molesters and stuff.
Right.
And she downgraded their from felonies to misdemeanors and released them out of jail. And she gave some dumb stuff. And even recently with all the Supreme Court cases been coming up, like her dissents have been so dumb. And she'll say stuff like full stop, like in her like you're a Supreme Court justice. You're supposed to know the Constitution back and forth, and you're saying stuff like a TikToker would say. But you're right. You don't have to be smart to get into these. Look at Kamala
Harris. Yes. It
Oh
just
my God. What a moron.
Yes.
That's the dumbest stuff.
Unbelievable. And people, man, it blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. I mean, come on, we watch YouTube a lot, man. There's a lot of dumb shit. There's so much dumb shit, man. And the worst thing is when the really dumb one really truly believes they are geniuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just talking and going at it, and they just think they are just beyond the smartest person in the world. And it's like, I just can't believe this is real. What the fuck? Cops.
Oh man,
They're
don't get me
everywhere.
started on law enforcement. Don't get me started on law enforcement.
I mean, it's as simple as like people that want to push gun laws. I don't even know how to fucking talk about it because it's so dumb. It's too dumb for me to fucking talk about. Like, a criminal who is already breaking the laws using a gun to do what they do with the gun, but you think you're going to change something by making more laws against, and the laws ain't going to do nothing but affect the people that are lawfully. It's how could you even think like, how can you?
It seems so simple to us. Like it's so common sense what you just said.
Yeah.
Like you think like anyone would understand and be like, no, you got to make more gun laws. We got to take all the guns. But you're right. America.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh man.
I don't know how long you wanted to go live tonight, man, but we sitting at about an hour and a half, almost an hour and a half. We went at 6:05. It's like 7:30.
That's what's up. I'm glad we went live, man.
Yeah, man, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, I'm glad we planned this like a week ago.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh man, no, I do need to go over and check on mom. I don't know if you guys in the channel, if I mentioned it, my mom had a stroke a year ago, and she's almost made a full recovery. She can't cook for herself, and she can't drive yet. Frustrates the crap out of her, man. All she wants to do is cook for herself again. She talks about
Yeah,
it all the time. Like she used to love to cook.
that sucks, man.
Yeah, but I'm just glad she's alive, man. She's it's a miracle.
Yeah,
It
you know,
really was.
Nisi had the same, almost the same situation happen with her and her mom.
How's her mom's doing?
She's doing good, man. She's doing better. It's still gonna take some time. You know how it is, just like with your mom, man.
Yeah,
It just takes
yeah,
time, man. You have something serious, health. It's terrible. It's
yeah. I mean,
rough.
I had when she first came home from the hospital last October. Um, like I had to stay in the house with her. She had an extra room. Like I had to live there. She lives across the field from me, and so I just had to stay there. And because she had to get up like 4 times a night to go to the bathroom, and she couldn't sit up out of bed. She's come a long way, man. She don't need no. All she needs is just help getting food because she can't cook for herself. But thank God for it. It's been a year. She's coming along. She's so
That's good,
frustrated though,
man.
man. She just wants to be able to be independent again. She gets so
Yeah,
frustrated. I was like, Mom, you just gotta be patient. The doctor
yeah,
said it could be 2 years before you're fully back. At least he said you are going to get fully back though. Just remember that.
yeah, yeah. Well, thank God she's got you, man.
Shit, man, she took care of me, man. If it would have been for my mom, me and my brother been dead. Probably been killed by my dad, boy. Mom was there. Mom was
Yeah,
there, boy, making sure we were on the straight and narrow.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, yeah, man. Well, shit. I ain't gonna hold you up from that, man. We'll do it again. We'll hit another live stream again with y'all. You know what I mean?
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna
oh
keep
yeah,
doing
oh
the damn
yeah.
thing.
You know it. You know it might even get Hutch involved. Let
Yeah,
him
you
troll
never
us. Let
know.
him troll us on the panel while we're on the panel. Well,
He
nobody
busy over
troll.
there. He busy over there, man. He putting in work
That's
over
true.
there at Hutch Homestead.
That's true. He's trimming right now. He's trimming them lovely buds.
Mm-hmm.
He said earlier in chat he's got the sticky fingers.
Oh shit. That's what's up. I
Yeah,
know he had me growing some shit, man. That shit was fucking gorgeous, man. I
I
was
bet.
tapping in with him every day. Hey man, what's this leaf turning brown for, man? Man, stop worrying about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, we gonna stab out. You know, got shit to do and shit, man. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know what I mean? I appreciate all y'all coming and hanging with us. You know what I mean? It's a
Always.
good time. I'm sure we
It
stirred
was,
up some
man.
shit on YouTube. I don't know
We
how
did,
long
man.
this live stream
Right?
will last,
It's the
but
Jews.
oh look, hey, at least we keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
we,
yeah,
we
yeah.
keep it real.
Always, always.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Appreciate y'all. Much love.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace. Christ is King, not the Jews.
Word.